Hello, and welcome back to this frickin' mess thing. So, we move in about a week, and our very last recycling day at this apartment is tomorrow. So, we've got to go through the empties. These are all the empties that I've used up since starting my no-buy back in this video. I have no idea when I started my no-buy at this point. At this point, I am not separating these out by product type like I usually do. The only thing I have totally separated out is makeup in this little bag over here. So I'll save the makeup empties for last. I'll have a timestamp for that. But everything else is just going to be like this, okay? So feel free to listen to this like a podcast, speed it up, whatever you like. Heat it on in the background while you're cleaning or organizing or anything. And let's jump in, because I gotta get all this in the recycling bin tonight. Okay, first, right here, this is the IGK Direct Flight. This is the Matcha dry shampoo. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos of all time. It doesn't leave like a huge white cast. It smells amazing, and I love everything about it. So I absolutely want to get another one of these once I finish up the dry shampoo that I currently have. All right, this product actually went bad on me. I need to like be better about face masks and skincare, because I've noticed that those go bad so much faster than I could have used them up, because I stocked up on a lot of, and I noticed like the one thing I had stocked up on so much was face masks, and so this one actually went bad on me. But this is the Ren Evercalm Ultra Comforting Rescue Mask. And this one, I tried a sample of it, loved the sample, and so I bought the full size, and I liked it, but I did not use it, often enough, because clearly, like, it went bad before I finished it. So I think I'm going to hold on to the bottle, because I've been wanting to do, like, a full review of products that I got the sample of, and then loved it enough to get the full size, and then do a full size review of it. So I'm going to put this to the side, not recycle it this time, but I kind of wish it came in a smaller container, like half the size of this, because this felt like a lot to use up. Right, this came in clutch lately. This is just a little sample of the CeraVe Healing Ointment. It's like a Neosporin kind of ointment, and I have been not doing great and crying a lot, honestly. So like my nose and like my upper lip were just really like raw and like from using tissues all the time, and so I've been using this in Neosporin, and it's helped like a ton. Here is the Refer Light Hydration Cream. I talk about this a lot more in my full Refer video. I'll have that up in the cards if you're interested. But I was surprised by how much I liked this cream. I liked the container. I was able to get like every drop out. I thought it felt luxurious, but also like utilitarian, if that makes sense. But I really enjoyed this, and depending on, what their prices look like for these, because I got them both. I got the Ultra Rich Hydrating Cream and the Light Hydration Cream, and I got them both as like a free with purchase, so I never actually bought them, so I wanted to look at the prices and see what it looked like. But I also stocked up on my favorite Clinique moisturizer, so I know I'm not going to need moisturizer anytime soon, but I really did enjoy this one. Alrighty, next I have this Way Scalp Serum. I actually really enjoy the scalp serum. I like the packaging as well. Like, I thought it would be hard to get everything out, but the stopper comes out really easily, and this actually works pretty well. So I really enjoyed the way this felt on my scalp. It's one of my favorite scalp serums so far. It's just a little expensive for how much product you get. You do get 2 fluid ounces, but I still think it's a little bit pricey, especially because I've tried some more drugstore affordable scalp serums, and I do like those as well. So this is going to be probably more of like a treat myself kind of thing, and less of a everyday go-to scalp serum like I was looking for. Ew, this looks nasty. This is an old bottle of the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil, this yellow one. It's been in there for a while. I think I finished this like right after I posted my last Empties video. But this one, I used to use it in my moisturizer every night, but I've stopped using it that way, and instead I've been using it as the oil I use on my face when I dermaplane, and I've really been enjoying it that way. So I have like 2 or 3 bottles back up. I just moved them into my primer drawer so I could use it when I dermaplane. So I still like it. I'm just not using it in like my actual skincare routine. And then this multi-peptide serum for hair density was these other scalp serum I was trying, and I did like it. I do feel like it went a little fast. It is only 1 fluid ounce, I believe, like the rest of their serums, but it was a lot cheaper than the Way one, and I still liked the way it felt on my scalp. So this is a contender for like a go-to every day. Here's another face mask. This is the TLC Sukari Baby Facial from Drunk Elephant. I really liked it. I gotta say, this size for like a face mask, what is it? It's like half a fluid ounce, was like the perfect size. I also love that it's an airless pump, so you can make sure that you get, oh, the minis aren't an airless pump, I don't think. but I know the full size are. But I bought the mini, like it's a mini holiday set last year. So I think I'm really only going to buy face masks as minis, just because I know that's an easier way for me to get through them. But I really liked this one. It's pricey, but my skin loved it. So I might get this again, but if I were to get it again, it'd be a mini. Alright, I got this Biore Pore Unclogging Scrub because I was looking for like a more physical exfoliant for my face. It's okay. This actually worked better on my body. I liked using it on my arms and on my chest more so than on my face, so I would not buy this one again. Okay, I got two other scrubs right here. This is my favorite scrub. This is the KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. I love using this on my arms and my legs. It's a little bit pricey, but honestly, I've not found anything that works as well as this one, so to me, it's worth the price. Next, from Bath & Body Works, I have the Japanese Cherry Blossom Scrub. This one's nice. It doesn't do the same kind of like exfoliating, chemical exfoliating as that First Aid Beauty one. But this one is just nice for like that in-between, like if you want to get like your arms, or if you want to get something that doesn't have the strawberry skin, because that's why I really like the First Aid Beauty one, is because it works really well for like those little red strawberry bumps that you get. I think I've got a few bottles of nail glue. Yeah, so let's talk about these. So this is my go-to, the Glamnetic press-on nail glue. The only thing is after you open it, you've got about a month with it before it just stops working. So I tried writing like the month on the bottom of the bottle. I gotta get better at labeling it. But I still like this one. I picked this Teeninator nail glue up because I think Taylor Wynn recommended it. I don't like it as much as I do the Glamnetic, so I wouldn't get this one again. I would stick with the Glamnetic nail glue for press-ons. Another scalp serum. So this Eva NYC H2O Hydrating Scalp Serum, I just thought it was okay. It didn't super hydrate, and I felt like I saw more buildup on my scalp when I used this as opposed to any of the other scalp serums that I was trying. So unfortunately, this is not one I would re-pick up. This little mini from Clinique, so funny story, I want to say almost 7 years ago now, I worked at a bookstore, and usually every fall we would have a little sample that we would give out with every purchase. And one year they gave out these little Clinique. It's a mini of the Acne Solutions Clinical Clearing Gel. And I got so many minis of this that just now, 7 years later, did I run out. It took me forever, but I really do like it. So I was thinking about getting a full size of this because I liked the way that it worked on my skin. So I might look into that, but I want to use up the rest of like my face masks and stuff before I do that. Right, some more body care. This is the Gillette Venus Hair and Skin Softening Oil. I love using this, and lately I've been using this on my underarms as well, because I noticed I've been getting like some irritation and some ingrown hairs on my underarms as well as like my bikini area. So I love to use this after shaving and exfoliating my underarms and my bikini area. It works really, really great, and it's super affordable. Okay, next we have the Cinema Secrets Makeup Brush Cleaner. I ran out and immediately went and bought this again. This is like a perfect in-between color, in-between days, like light clean before you like every week like you're supposed to, or if you're like me, like every 2 or 3 weeks, deep clean your brushes with soap and water. Alright, this is an old yellow container of the Ordinary Multi-Peptide Lash and Brow Serum. I honestly stopped using this because I wasn't really seeing as many results from this serum as I was from the actual like collagen supplement I've been taking. And I don't want to talk too much about supplements because you should really talk to your doctor, do your own research for them, but I did stop picking this up because I wasn't seeing the results that I was hoping to. Alright, I've got quite a few perfumes in here. Let me gather them all up. So all of these are from Dossier. Some of them I've gotten PR, some of them I've purchased. I absolutely love Dossier and their fragrances. So Gourmand Patchouli. Oh, it smells so good. I love this one. The top notes are mandarin, berries, and passion fruit. The middle notes are patchouli and honey and plum. And the base notes are caramel, vanilla, and cocoa. Love this one so much. One I did not like, it's actually not empty, there's still some in here, but I just couldn't stand it anymore. And so I'm going to declutter this to a family member. This is Smoky Cucumber, or Smoky Mezcal and Cucumber, because I can't tell if it went off or if it just smells different to me now, but I can't stand the smell anymore. It was the weirdest thing. I liked it when I first got it, and then now it's like, I don't know, it smells like sour to me now, and I don't like it. Okay, next we have Caramelized Lavender and Hazelnut. Delightful. Love this one. And usually I don't like scents that are based around like edible foods. Like I usually don't like vanilla, but like this one was so, it's sweet without being overwhelmingly sweet. It's so nice. Alright, next is Musky Musk, and this is a dupe for the Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. It is literally an exact dupe. I love this one so much. I think I have another one in my bathroom already that I'm finishing up as well. Right, next we have Musky Gaiac. Another great one. So the top notes are, ooh, Oil Burnham. I will put this on the screen because for the life of me, I cannot read that. But it's incense as the top notes. The middle notes are Gaiac wood and cedar wood, and the base note is musk. I just love musky scents. So anything with a musk in it, I'm probably going to like it. Like this one, Musky Rose. I love this one. This was like my go-to every day, just like body spray, hair spray. Love it. Lovely, lovely, lovely. This is the Bioderma Sensibo H2O micellar water. I paused it since we're about to move, but I have this on like a subscribe and save through Amazon. Here, I've got a couple sunscreen empties. So these are from Tula. This is my absolute favorite sunscreen ever. It's the Tula Protecting Glow. I've gone through so many of these at this point. I've tried more expensive sunscreens. I've tried cheaper sunscreens. I've not found anything that works as well as this one. It gives you like a great glow when you don't wear makeup, and then if you do wear makeup, it sinks into the skin and makeup sits well on top of it. Like that's my number one complaint, is that sunscreen either pills or it breaks up my makeup when I put it on top of it. So this has been my go-to so far. Speaking of more expensive sunscreens, this is the Shiseido Urban Environment Sun Dual Care. This is an oil-free mineral hyaluronic acid sunscreen. It's SPF 40. This is another one where I got a sample of it and I loved it so much I wanted to try the full size. I did not realize that the full size was so small. It's 1 fluid ounce, but like the packaging makes it look so much smaller. I did really like it. It worked well under makeup, but like this one, it's more expensive than the Tula, and I don't know. I feel like this is another one I'm going to put to the side and talk about in like a sample, maybe buy it full size review kind of video. Because I don't know if I can justify that price, considering I kind of went through this a little fast as well. Because it's like a thinner, more liquidy consistency than the Tula. Oops, I missed a fragrance. This is Floral Pink Pepper, also from Dossier. Oh, this one's delightful as well. This is top notes bergamot, lychee, and orange. Middle notes rose, jasmine, pink pepper, and then base notes patchouli, blonde woods, and vanilla. I love patchouli, I love musk, and I love rose. This just very, very nice. Got a couple of vitamin C serums. So this is the C Firma Fresh Day Serum from Drunk Elephant. It's been my favorite vitamin C serum for years at this point, and I've tried a bunch of other like more expensive, cheaper options, but this one just feels the best on my skin and looks the best. I do like this one though from CeraVe, the Skin Renewing Vitamin C Serum. This one works well on my skin and it's a lot cheaper, and I kind of like the packaging better. It's a squeezy tube so you can make sure you get everything out, and then it's actually like a little, there we go, a little like needle nose kind of tip. So what I've been doing lately is alternating between these two. So I'll use a bottle of the CeraVe and then I'll use a bottle of the Drunk Elephant and go back and forth and back and forth. So that way I'm not spending Drunk Elephant money all the time, but I still get the benefits of both. Now, one I have not found a dupe for, and I can tell my skin hates it when I stop using it. This is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil from Sunday Riley. It's expensive, but to my face, it is worth every penny. Alright, I got 2 empties of my go-to Clinique. This is the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I love finding these on sale at like Marshall's, because you can get them for like $5-10 bucks each. Right, this one I really didn't like. This is the JLo Beauty That Hit Single Gel Cream Cleanser. I don't like gel cleansers, I've noticed. I like a more frothy, kind of creamy cleanser, like the Origins, Checks, and Balances. But this one I got through a subscription box, so I wanted to give it a shot. I did not like it. It came with a lot of product. It's 5 fluid ounces, so it lasted a long time, even when I kind of got sick of using it. My skin didn't really like it. It's liquidy. I wasn't a fan, so I would not buy this on my own. Now, my favorite, like I said earlier, is the Origins Checks and Balances. I love this. It's like a peppermint frothy face wash, and no matter how many times I use it, it still like feels nice and pepperminty and fresh on my face, which I just adore. So, pry this out of my dead hands. So next, I have this Neutrogena Beach Defense Sunscreen. Now, I bought these because I thought, like, my husband would start wearing sunscreen because he's a blue-collar worker. He works outside a good amount of the time. I could not get that man to wear sunscreen if I put a gun to his head. So, I just used this as body lotion, just to use it up. And it was okay. I prefer, for sunscreen, like the spray-on sunscreen that you can then rub in. But for someone who doesn't go outside, I don't need a full bottle of SPF 70. Because I'm pretty good about making sure I wear a daily SPF and I'm covering up and everything. So it was an okay, you know, it didn't break me out or anything. But now I'm kind of sick of it, and we don't do outdoor activities, so it's not like we really need this around all the time. All right, what do we have here? We have 2 bottles of the caffeine solution from The Ordinary. I still use this every single day on my under eye area and my eyelids. And then this was the Ascorbic Glucoside Solution 12%. It's a brightening serum with stabilized vitamin C. And I think this was a newer product that came out and I wanted to test it out. It doesn't compare. I still like my other vitamin C picks from earlier in the video better. Next, let's get this big one out of here. So this was the giant value size of the Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt. This was the Eucalyptus and Spearmint, which is my favorite. This was 7 pounds. It was basically a newborn worth of Epsom salt. I just finished it up last night when I took a nice bath. I like this. When we move to the new place, I'm actually going to get like a nice container to put Epsom salt in, and I'm going to do my best to keep Epsom salt around because we are going to have a nice size bathtub and I want to take more baths once we're living in a place that doesn't smell like smoke all the time. So I love this one. I thought the big size like was worth the money. I got this at Target, so I'm going to see if I can find it at Target again because the value size was really good. And my favorite scent is the Eucalyptus and Spearmint. I've tried some of the other scents. The only other one I can deal with is lavender. All the other scents from Dr. Teal's can kind of trigger a headache or a migraine in me. Alright, next we have the Eva NYC Made Magic 10-in-1 Primer. I love this stuff. It leaves my hair feeling moisturized. It's a great heat protectant. I love the spray bottle on these as well. I have a couple other heat protectants I'm using up, but once I finish those, I'm going to go back to this one. Next, I have a couple of toners. So I've got the Thayer's Witch Hazel Rose Petal Toner, and then the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Exfoliating Toner. So what I've been doing lately is using the Thayer's in the morning, and then using the Ordinary in the evening. It makes both last a little bit longer, and I still get like that daily, like, chemical exfoliant without it being too much. Because I notice if I use it in the morning and the evening, it can be a little too much for my skin. So I've been loving using these together. Okay, this little sample was the La Roche-Posay Gentle Foaming Cleansing Oil. And again, I'm not a huge fan of like cleansing oils. Like I would rather have like a balm to remove my makeup and then just use my foaming face wash. Next, I had a little mini. I think it came with like a purchase I made at Marshall's a little while ago. This is the Silk Therapy Light from BioSilk. This is the best if you actually treat or heat style your hair, especially if you have thick curly hair that's really coarse. This helps just like heat protect it, but then also when you style it out, your ends don't feel like crispy. This helps a ton. Now, these products I liked a lot more when I left my hair curly, because now I noticed when I blow dry and heat style my hair, this leaves it feeling a little like crispy, not like crispy, crunchy, that's the word, it's crunchy. So these are the Batiste leave-in hair masks in Strengthen and Smooth. There's one more in like a pink bottle that I also used to like, but now that I'm keeping my hair straight, these don't work as well. Next, from Fleur & Bee, this is the Eyes Baby Anti-Aging Eye Cream. I enjoy this, but I've got other eye creams that I like better. So this is my last bottle. I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this one. Now, the eye creams I do like, so this is the actual eye cream from Guerlain. This one I didn't like as much as their, just night cream. So it's a night face cream. I use it as an eye cream, and that's my favorite nighttime eye cream I've ever used. And then for the daytime, I still use this Good Molecules, like, $6 eye gel. It's the best, like, daytime eye gel, like, ever. It works so great. So daytime, I've been using the Good Molecules. Nighttime, I've been using the Guerlain, I'll throw a picture up here. It's just the nighttime moisturizer. Next, I have another little mini sample. This is the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Dew Drops. I gotta admit, there wasn't enough product in here for me to really get a feel. That's kind of the downside of like small skincare samples. You can't use it long enough to really tell how you feel about it. But I wasn't jazzed enough about it to want to buy a full size. Okay, next, this was also like a free with purchase from Exuviance. I love their weekly peel. I keep that peel and I use it every Friday. But this came with the purchase. This was the Clarifying and Renewing Serum, and I used this whole thing. I did not see like any discernible difference in my skin after using this. So while it was nice, it felt nice on my skin, it didn't break me out, but it didn't make any like big differences either. I got some body cream, just one body cream. This is from Bath & Body Works, and it's the Rose Body Cream. I love the Ultimate Hydration Body Creams. I find that their body lotions are way too thin and they don't sink into the skin, but their body creams are delightful. They're expensive, so I only ever buy these on sale. And when they go on sale, they're like $3 each, so then I'll stock up and have enough for like a year. Next, I have this Mario Badescu Rose Body Soap. I used to love body gels, and so I was looking for like a nice body gel to use in the shower gel. And I like this because it's rose, and I love rose, but I felt like I had to use a lot of it in order to get clean. if that makes sense. Now I've been using bar soap and a washcloth, and I've actually been really enjoying that because it's like a little exfoliant in there as well as the washcloth. But this, I wouldn't purchase it again, though if you do like rose and you do like shower gels, this lasted a good long time for the price, because it was 16 fluid ounces. So I feel like the price was good for that much product. Okay, let's see. These ones I got in PR. So this was Heritage, and this was the Damage Recovery Shampoo and Conditioner. And this, now that I stopped using it, I can feel the difference in my hair. Like, this actually worked really well on my hair. My only complaint about this was I hated the packaging. The pumps, like, if the product was too thick for the pump. This should really be, like, in a jar or in a squeezy tube. But other than that, I loved the product. It's got, like, everything here, so it's, like, curly girl friendly if you follow the curly girl method. As someone who has stopped following the curly girl method, I was surprised at how much I liked this shampoo and conditioner. So while I don't need to buy a shampoo and conditioner for a while, this is definitely on my list to purchase sometime in the future. Alright, this is what I'm currently using because I have the big bottle size in my shower now. This is the Redken All Soft Shampoo and Conditioner. And I picked these up because I've been using like cheaper hair dye on my hair, and I can like feel my edges are a little crispier than they used to be, even after like trimming them and keeping up with my hair care routine. And this has been helping a little bit. So I love the scent of this. I don't know exactly what the scent is. No, but I gotta say, all of Redken's products smell amazing. So they smell great, they work nicely. I like how the shampoo actually makes it feel like my scalp is clean. Because that's why I don't like a lot of the curly girl, like, the co-washes, right? I feel like I wasn't clarifying my scalp as often as I should. So, I got that. And then the All Soft Conditioner, this is what I have in my shower right now, the big size. I love this conditioner. It smells amazing, it's got great slip, it's super easy to detangle, and it just leaves my hair feeling super duper soft and shiny. Okay, next, I got these in PR as well. This is the Oribe Hair Alchemy Resilience Conditioner, and then this is a little mini of the Fortifying Treatment Serum. I loved this. I'm surprised at how much I liked this. So I do think the product lasts a good amount of time for how much it cost, though it's 6.8 fluid ounces. I do think these are pricey for what you're getting. But if you like the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo and the serum, I'll throw pictures up right here, then you'll love the shampoo and conditioner. So, it's going to be a little bit bougie, it's going to be a little bit expensive, but if you like using that serum and that dry shampoo, you're going to love the shampoo, conditioner, and then the little treatment. I would say also, this only works great if you're heat styling your hair. If I used these and left my hair curly, it felt like dry, and it wasn't the best. So, if you heat treat, if you blow dry, you straighten your hair, you curl your hair, you'll probably like this. Alrighty, speaking of heat treating your hair, so I've got a couple of hair oils. So this is the Way hair oil. I like the way this smells, but I feel like it doesn't do as much to my hair when I'm heat treating it. Like this one I feel like works better in my hair when I'm done styling and everything, and I just want to have a little bit of extra moisture on my ends. But this isn't something I would put into damp hair and then style, as opposed to this one. I'm shocked how much I like the Olaplex oil. So this is the Olaplex number 7 bonding oil. This is the best. If you put it on damp hair right before you style, my hair comes out smooth and beautiful, and it looks great for like the whole week. So I bought another one because I ran out of my hair oils, and it's a little bit pricey, but the oil does last a good amount of time. Alright, we did it. We made it to the makeup. So let's see. It's mostly like mascara and brow products. But let's start out. So I got a primer here. This is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. It's like my favorite like putty primer from e.l.f. It's so good. It's the green one. It has salicylic acid in it. It's a great primer, and it's also amazing on breakouts. So I am missing this. Technically still on my no-buy, but I really want to pick this up again. Alright, let's talk about clear brow gel, because I got quite a few in here. So I've got a couple of the CoverGirl Professional Natural Lash. These worked just okay. They didn't really have any hold to them. I noticed that like my brows, if I use this in my brows, they would kind of curl back in after a couple of hours. And if I used this on my eyelashes, like to just put a clear coat on so I could curl my natural lashes, they didn't stay up for too long. And that's what I'm looking for out of a clear brow gel. I want something that can hold my lashes in place, but then also hold a curl and keep my brows in check after I laminate them. So this wasn't it. My favorite so far is the Got2b. It's literally just like a strong hair gel in a tube with a spoolie. And it works. It checks off the boxes. I like that it's now more accessible on Amazon, because I think at first this was only available in the UK. And it was actually kind of pricey on Amazon, but now it's a lot more affordable and it's easier with 2-day shipping on Amazon. So I've got 2 empties. I've already got another one in my everyday makeup basket. And then last but not least, I also tried this Mega Clear Brow and Lash Mascara from Wet n Wild, and I liked it even less than the CoverGirl one. And unfortunately with clear brow gels, if you use it with like a tinted brow gel, you just tint the whole thing. So wasn't a fan of this one either. Speaking of tinted brow gels, I have the Brow Glue here from NYX, and unfortunately the only black shade they have is a super duper warm shade. And what I'm looking for is a nice cool black tone, and this just wasn't it. So while I actually love the packaging and I like the spoolie and I like the product and the formula, I hate the shade, and they don't have the right shade for me. So unfortunately, this has got to go. And I do follow the same 3-month rule for brow products as I do for mascara products. So that's why you see so many brow empties, because I don't play when it comes with my eyes. Next, I love this one. This is the Kosas Air Brow. It's got like the good tone. It's got the right color that I want out of this, and I buy just the shade black. So this one, I took the spoolie out to get as much of the product out as I could, and then it dried out on me, and then I hit the 3-month mark. So I really liked this one. I'm probably going to pick it up again. I forgot about this one. This was a little sample of the Patrick Ta for Brows Major Brow Lamination Gel, and unfortunately, this one was so scented, so heavily scented, that it irritated the fuck out of my eyes. I couldn't use this in my brows, and I couldn't use this as like mascara. It just like irritated my eyes so badly. I don't know why it had to be that scented, but it's a no. So first, I've got the Essence Lash Princess. This is the mascara primer. Now, I tried this a bunch of different ways. I tried putting it on and then immediately putting the mascara on. I tried putting this on by itself, letting it dry down, and then putting on the mascara. I tried it every single way. It did not improve any of the mascaras. I tried it with the Essence. I tried it with other mascaras. It didn't do really much of anything. So, not a fan of this one. But what I am a fan of are the original Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascaras, which are the green bottle. And I've fallen in love with the False Lash Effect mascara in brown. They have a brown shade, and it's like the prettiest brown color, and it works just as well as the original one. Now, I will say this one tends to dry out a lot faster than the black one. I'm not sure, but I ended up putting this in the empties before the 3 months were up for this mascara, just because it would dry out and it got flaky and it flaked out. It didn't smudge, but it was a pain in the butt having to like keep checking my under eyes for little flakies. So if you're okay with it lasting less than 3 months, but you're looking for like a good cheap brown mascara, this is good. All right, next I got the Fenty mascara. Love the packaging on this. The mascara was just okay. I felt like it was overpriced for what it was, especially because I liked this dollar mascara so much more. It would flake off, it would dry, it would irritate my eyes, so the Fenty one was a no. But this Flawless Jet Black mascara from AOA Studio, which is the Shop Missy brand, surprised me, because I really don't like most of their mascaras. But this one, let me see if I can get the brush on here. This is the best mascara wand ever. It like lengthens, it grasps every single hair that you have in your eyelashes, and it just coats every lash perfectly. So I love that. I love the formula. I like the packaging. I love that it's small. It's classic. Like, this is such a cute little bullet. I love this. So I already have like 2 more of these. Just because it's $1. You can't beat it, quite frankly. All right, let's do foundation. So I have a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I was shade 105 at the beginning of the summer, and now I'm closer to shade like 102 because I don't go outside. But this is literally my go-to foundation for when it's hot. It is sweat-proof, it is bulletproof. Back when I had to walk a few miles to get to work, this is one of the only only foundations that would still look good after, the trek to get to work, and then a full day of work, and then the trek to get home. So, love this. I cannot go a summer without it. Now, this one's a new favorite. This is the A2O Labs, another one of the Shop Missy brands. This is the Soft Matte Foundation. I had shade L1. This was such a good foundation. I love that it's an air pump. You could see that it literally like pumped everything out. It's got like an actual soft matte foundation. It's like finish. It settles down. It's not like a powdery consistency, but it is like that nice soft consistency, but I could still blend products on top of it, and it would set and look great for a full day. The shade was actually a pretty good shade match for me. So this one, I have a drawer full of foundation, but like I've been thinking about this one already. So I know I'm going to buy it again at some point. Sorry, my phone wouldn't shut up. Okay. So next, I finally finished up, and by finished up, I mean I used up as much as I could before it dried out on me, a mini of the Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Bliss, and I will never buy a full size of this again. Like, quite frankly, the minis take so long to use that you'll never, quite frankly, finish it. Like, I did not finish this. I took the stopper out so I could scrape it, and then before I could finish it, it dried out. So, moral of the story, these blushes are great. A little bit goes a long way, and you don't ever need a full size. Next, an eyeliner I love. This is the Tarte Fake Awake eyeliner. So this was like a free mini I got with like a Sephora point perk or something. And I used up as much of it as I could, and now I have a full size that I'm using up. But this was just like my favorite everyday go-to eyeliner to make it look like I got more sleep than I did. Alright, next I have a melting spray and a finishing setting spray. So first, the Milani Make It Last. This is such a great dupe for MAC Fix Plus. So I won't use this as like a total setting spray. I'll use this to like meld in all my layers of makeup, let it dry completely, and then I go into the setting spray. And the setting spray that I love is Scandinavia. This was the bridal makeup finishing spray, which is supposed to last a little bit longer than the usual one. And I picked this up actually last year for our elopement. So I used this when we eloped for my actual bridal makeup look, and I think I did a whole video on that, so I'll throw it up in the cards if you're interested. But I put it away, and then I finally used it up now. So I'll definitely buy Scandinavia again in the future. I love their setting sprays. I wouldn't buy the mini, though. Like, the mini was great for travel, but I prefer, like, their big bottles because you can get really good deals on their big bottles of setting spray. Oh my god, and here we are. Last but not least, I've got a Miracle Matte Translucent Finishing Powder. Now, I have to say, I've been trying a few of the flower powders because they're a little nostalgic for me. It reminds me of like 2014, 2015 YouTube. The translucent powder, hated. I did not like it. It, like, even on me, as Casper as I am, left a white cast. I wasn't a fan. But the tinted version of this, beautiful. Like, set my foundation down, made it look like I was wearing a filter. It's beautiful. So I would not get the translucent matte one. I would get the tinted one because it looks so great and it sets your makeup down, leaves you matte, but it doesn't make you look flat. It's great. I also hate this packaging. I'm not a fan. It looks cute, but trying to open this and not spill powder everywhere is a pain in the butt. Okay. And that's it. Those are all my empties from my no-buy up until my move. Hopefully this move goes smoothly and things start to get a little bit better because, oh boy, my life has been an absolute freaking mess the last few months. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let me know down below what's the last thing you finished up. And I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.